One of the things the XRP Ledger is good for is giving you sort of proximity to many different assets, and that exchange is seamlessly built in. So I think that's one of the many reasons why the XRP Ledger is going to be a good place to launch tokenized real-world assets.
This is how much has been money laundered with Bitcoin. This is how much. This is Bitcoin. This is dollar.
Yes,
in the central bank that enables the fiscal authorities to spend money to the tune of $33 trillion.
That's everybody's.
We've got a ways to go. Appreciate that, but there is. We are hopeful. There are many use cases that will come out that are arising.
How much new investors are coming into this market? I think the number is closer to 5 or 6 billion.
Do the arithmetic. $8 trillion times 77% times 2.5% is $150 billion worth of flows. And that's just independent advisors.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee. Shout out to the latest sub, Shaq119 in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on in moon suits, throw on in pilot shades. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We have the total global cryptocurrency market cap today back over 2 trillion, up about almost 5% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 6 spot right around 53 cents. We got Stellar XLM right around 11 cents. BTC 51K 489. ETH right around 27 hundo. So 115. We got Flare Networks in the number 72 spot right around 3 cents. We got XDC right around 4 cents. Songbird right around a penny and a half. And we got Zahao Networks right around 10 cents. We got one from Bitcoin Magazine and pop things off today. We got 14 years ago today, Satoshi Nakamoto, aka Central Intelligence, said that there'll be either very large transaction volume or no volume. Today's Bitcoin crossed at 1.01 trillion market cap. We got one from Nerdy, but market cap 1 trillion. No utility, slow, high gas fees, no EVM, no AMM, not ISO 20022 compliant, not ISO 27001 compliant, doesn't solve anything, backed by USDT, most likely to get regulated out of existence. We got one from XRP drops. Custody is the Gordian knot of the tokenization of real economy. Ripple Labs Inc. is one of the first to pursue the vision of the Internet of Value with the acquisition of Medico. Standard custody, Ripple gains a huge head start and position itself as the first mover of the coming years in adopting tokenization of a multi-trillion-dollar market by 2030. XRP, all roads lead to the bridge. Meanwhile, high vibe assets, XRP holders, tokenization on the XRP Ledger is imminent. All the money, trillions of dollars could soon flood into XRP, and 100 will be the beginning, bullish, accumulating.
That we're going to see as real-world asset tokenization projects grow. I think the XRP Ledger is going to be a really good platform for them to launch on, particularly because of the low fees and because of the integration with the DEX, with the proximity to sort of the movement of funds. The ability, if someone's going to buy, what do you want to do with a real-world tokenized asset? You want to buy it, you want to sell it, you want to hold it, you want to transfer it. And if you want to buy it and sell it, you want to be able to do that with whatever asset is convenient for you. You don't want to tie, if you tokenize some sort of debt, like you don't want to tie it to US dollars, because then that limits access to it to people who have sort of proximity to US dollars. One of the things the XRP Ledger is good for is giving you sort of proximity to many different assets, and that exchange is seamlessly built in. So I think that's one of the many reasons why the XRP Ledger is going to be a good place to launch tokenized real world assets. I think we'll see that in the next year and a half.
Cool. Yeah. And there's
know what you hold. We got John Deaton. It's a fact. ATM machines have been used for illicit activity. Example, drug buys, a lot more than BTC. We don't ban it though. So we, Jamie Dimon and Gary Gensler and the Hillary Clintons of the world are the best advertisements for Bitcoin.
You've seen the comments, right? It's not just that he closed down, that he would say it's, used by drug dealers and used by folks who are doing all sorts of illicit and terrible things. There's very few things that trade today that people talk about like that. Now, there are obviously frauds and things that happen, but maybe not like this.
Like the dollar is like 100 times more.
Well, I know that's your perspective, but I'm curious how you think about that.
But that's true, though.
This is how much has been money laundered with Bitcoin. This is how much. This is Bitcoin. This is dollar.
Yes, Joe. But look, here's the Jamie Dimon quote. The only true use case for it is for criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, and tax avoidance. I know, but we have a guest.
That's his opinion.
We have a guest, Joe. What is your opinion? And what is your opinion that we have something trading on the exchange for the public that has this type of use case, at least as described by the president of one of the largest
leading market
financial institutions in the country?
It's the leading market share in ransomware, and that's publicly known.
Right.
You know, it's the token of choice for ransomware. Joe, if I can say, the U.S. dollar, the euro, the yen, you have the whole society using it as a medium of exchange. We buy our cups of coffee, as I see here. Right. We get paid in dollars or yen or euro. And you have a whole central bank and support for one currency generally per economic region. That we don't have here. So there is a very real economic difference.
Which is part of the attraction, since it's decentralized, and you can't have a profligate central bank.
It's not that decentralized, Joe.
Well, I know you're saying because of the ETFs, but really it is
it's
for
not
DeFi
that decentralized
and everything.
Because look how finance tends towards centralization since antiquity.
Right.
So what do we have? We have a handful of 3 to 6 core so-called crypto
I understand, but the asset itself, the way that
that's
the
how the
distributed
accounting
ledger, right? That's how the ledger. And
now, how many times do you have people on this show that say, "I want to invest in something because how the books and records are kept"? I mean, Joe, really? It's just an accounting ledger, a clever.
It's a ledger that everyone has, and can't be double counted. It's almost immutable. That's why people think it has inherent value.
So you trust it more than an Oracle database, or you trust it more? I trust it more than a lot of the
Bitcoin bulls say they trust it a lot more than the central bank that enables the fiscal authorities to spend money to the tune of $33 trillion.
That's everybody's investment choice, but
Gary, we got the evidence. Get those jumpsuits. Get those gel cells ready. Gary, you still there? We got Mr. Man XRP along with other cryptocurrencies such as Quant, Algo, Stellar, XDC is compliant with ISO 20022 standard, which is the international standard for financial messaging. The compliance allows these cryptos to seamlessly integrate with the traditional financial system, streamline cross-border payments, and benefit from a level of trust that the broader crypto market lacks. XRP in particular is well known for its use in cross-border remittance and can facilitate faster and more efficient cross-border transactions by adopting the ISO 20022 standard.
Yeah, thanks for that, Robin. And I couldn't agree more with Ramesh. We all hold that holy grail of B2B, that straight through processing, where it's data-rich payments that flows through directly from one accounting system to another. I mean, that's nirvana. We keep striving to that and helping the ecosystem get there. Could we do more? Absolutely. I loved your comment about collaboration. It's going to take a collaborative ecosystem effort to help the ecosystem and businesses realize the benefits of making that investment. And because it is an investment in terms of processes and technology. It was interesting, that you mentioned technical standards and interoperability, and that's a common theme when you're talking about data as well. And, coincidentally, this morning I was on a G20 financial FSB call and talking about cross-border and hearing feedback and input from the other jurisdictions, the other G20 jurisdictions, and some of the private providers who are trying to make global payments faster, better, cheaper, and safer. And it's funny because we have adopted ISO 20022 for SWIFT messaging, and yet the comment was we needed a standardizing of the ISO messaging so that you could get that ingesting of the data-rich payments. So we've got a ways to go. Appreciate that, but there is. We are hopeful. There are many use cases that will come out that are arising with the ability to take in data-rich payments. Again,
The XRP Ledger, XRP is the holy grail for the new financial system. All roads lead to the bridge We got X Sanderson. There might be signs that Ripple are really gearing up for the U.S. markets and expanding into New York in particular, which makes sense since that's where the U.S. banking sector is concentrated. Just recently announced plans to acquire Standard Custody, which is based in New York. Recently partnered with Uphold, which is headquartered in New York for ODL services. Ripple is also expanding its office in New York by currently offering 15 jobs located in New York. XRP, best is still yet to come. Got another one from XRP drops. I'm anticipating that the time we get to the end of 2025, we're going to see the total inflows of more than 150 billion. We're only at 5 right now.
How much new investors are coming into this market? I think the number is closer to 5 or 6 billion. It's the largest ETF launch in history. I think it's a huge success.
And this is really only just the beginning. I'm anticipating that by the time we get to the end of 2025, we're talking 2 years, we're going to see total inflows of more than $150 billion. We're only at 5 right now.
And what is going to propel? That's a big claim. That's a big number. What's going to propel that?
It really isn't all that big when you do the simple arithmetic. Individual investment advisors, independents, those that are operating their own firms, collectively manage around $8 trillion in assets, and 3/4 of them in every industry survey done by DAC FP as well as by Bitwise all show that 3/4 of advisors say that they're going to allocate to these ETFs and that their average allocation is going to be about 2.5% of assets. Do the arithmetic. $8 trillion times 77% times 2.5% is $150 billion worth of flows. And that's just independent advisors. It excludes the wirehouses. It excludes the regional broker dealers. It excludes the institutional investors.
Well, but what's driving?
And where do you think all that money is going to flow once they find out that Bitcoin was just a test? They're going to be flowing into utility assets like XRP, XDC, XLM. We got one from Cypress X, straight from the IMF, Crypto Payment Solutions. We're in the midst of a digital revolution. We got one from Mr. Man XRP. The Stronghold platform is preparing for the utilization of FedNow, a new instant payment infrastructure launched by the U.S. Federal Reserve. We also got smart contracts coming to Stellar very soon. What's to Robin? Know what you hold. Meanwhile, Ethereum gas fees skyrocket again. But, it's the future. XRP, hidden in plain sight. And it'll only get worse as mass adoption flows in and the masses start to use these technologies. We got Danielle Dixon woke up in Accra to get some great relevant news. Yellow Card is integrating USDC on Stellar, a game changer for fast and secure cross-border payments in Africa. And by the way, this extends to the users without traditional bank accounts. Talk about access. Africa's digital revolution gains momentum as Yellow Card introduces USDC on Stellar. We got one from the Digital Revolution, XRP Alchemy, Sun plus Saturn conjunct in Aquarius. Bearable Guy 123 a bank, liquidity, the water bearer. Happy Valentine's Day to the Grizzly Bear, Brad Garland House, who left AOL in 2012 to jump on the fast lanes of the Ripple payments via XRP ISO 20022. We got Egg Rat Crypto, V-Chain Wave Count $1.80. Master this wave count and you'll gain insight into when to sell VET in position to maximize your gains. We got Dark Defender when the volume is squeezed. XRP show begins. Get ready for the launch. Don't forget to expect their land picking details Thursday the 15th, 10 a.m. GMT. This date is set for 2 to 7 agent holders taking center stage. Saturday 17th, 1 agent holders, and Sunday the 18th for all holders. The private collection, Monday the 19th. Doors open for all landowners to pick their land plots. Dark Defender, Crypto Cap Dominance, XRP, chronological order of lows and highs. And if you guys are interested, pre-orders for the Solana Saga 2 phone are now underway. Last night, they closed their founder window, opening now. Early adopter window is now open. Links down below if you're interested in picking up Solana's mobile Saga 2. We got waves of innovation, exciting news, unlock the ultimate XRP experience at XRP Gold Coast with our exclusive 2-day pass. Join us for a powerhouse of insights from the industry's best keynote speakers. And don't miss out on the fully catered event of the year. Secure your spot now at XRP Gold Coast 2024 and let them know the bagman sent you in the checkout notes. We got Coins Kid. I have shown you in multiple videos that this exact point in the Bitcoin chart is where we may be about to enter the parabolic phase for Bitcoin. Yet people are selling their Bitcoin right at this point. Ask yourself, Is the market euphoric? Is Coinbase the #1 app on the App Store? Is Google Trends at 100 for the keyword Bitcoin? Is there enough data in the charts to tell us to sell? Is the CBBI overheated? Did your hairdresser tell you to buy Bitcoin yet? Remember, time in the market beats timing in the market. And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, taking a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap, excluding BTC. If we continue to follow the same BTC halving cycle, then we can expect a drop leading up to the April 2024 halving. Just as we did in the July 2016 halving, we had a dip right before the halving. And just like we did in the May 2020 cycle, as you can see here, 67% crash before continuing on to the bull market. Are we set up for the same thing in this current cycle? Only time will tell, but going off the previous data, be on the lookout for another dip or crash leading up to this BTC halving of April 2024, and then be on the lookout post-halving for the continuation of the BTC and the cryptocurrency bull market. With that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, I'll be on the Black Swan Capitalist live show tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. We'll see you there. Where will you be? Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likeys. We'll catch you in the next one. BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghosts. Later, glitches.
Back like I left a few bags here. Party going down all night and yeah. Shout out to the fam, diamond hand all yeah. We knew the plan for hella years. She see the XRP, she wanna marry me. So many years we ain't really eat. More worry about trying to eat a dip. At all costs we went all in. Pulling up in something that drive itself. Pulling up in something that fly itself. They say 20K, your whole life changed. Well, I'ma have a few more lives then. 2017, I've been priced in. They got priced out. Chilling with the ducks, another night out. Houston got a problem, yeah, we all clear. 3, 2, 1, now they all